Hello everybody. Who have we got? Silent Service. Hello. Right. I'm gonna try and go over to the game. Woo! Success! Okay, welcome to the orbit of the moon. It's kind of where we finished last time. I think I want to try and get one of these probes to Minmus. It's going to be our next option. So we want a K scanner. Up we go. Boost separation. Yes, very good. This looks like a nice launch. Up to the Baby Amato video. Wow. You just watching the Japanese series back. It's finished. I finished the last episode this morning. Not by choice, but because I couldn't carry it on anymore. Oops, that didn't work the way I thought. Should be fine though. Perhaps it's above 70. There you go. Now I can get rid of that. Right. Secularize at Aposes. Make node. Execute. Boom, 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 boom. Lovely. Right. Minmus. Set target. Want to match planes. Lovely. Right. And now, yeah, our inclination is the same as Minmus. So now we can go for a Hohmann transfer at the optimal time. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, try Miguel. Thank you very much for the resub. I mean, to say I am encountering Minmus. just can't see very well. Ah, yeah, that'll do. Execute in half an hour. How you doing, Try and Count? Doing good. So, kept. Yes, I am using the MechJeb equivalent. If you have a computer that can run KSP2, it's pretty much as good as KSP1. I think there's still a lot they need to do. I know they definitely launched a year too early. But, yeah, no, it's good. I'm enjoying getting back into it. Right, burn complete. Yeah, looks solid to me. It's going to take a while. Whee! Orion Drive. I need to have a look at the R&D. So this is a mod, Flight Plan. Flight Plan is a mod. This lets you do your maneuver planning, and K2D2 allows the rocket to execute maneuver nodes by itself. So this plus that plus this gives you MechJeb, basically. Okay, K scanners are doing well. We'll get a ton of science for that. Boom. We are in Minmus's sphere of influence. Right. We want a new inclination of 0 in 60 seconds. Actually, no. Don't do that. New periapsis 150. Yeah, do that one first. Where's Minmus? There it is. Oh, I can operate without MechJeb, but in particular this side of it, the flight planning, is so fiddly to do manually. So fiddly. Yeah. Oh, okay, I want an inclination of 80 then? Ah, yeah, that's what it's wanting me to do. run the environment survey. Very quickly going to check that I've got the periapsis correct. No, ideal is 170. Okay, so want to be very slightly higher. Nice thing about Minmus is the delta V you need to do maneuvers is basically nothing. Mini sellers. Yeah, check your height. You need to scanner yet. Great minds think alike. Because it changes depending on the body you're around. Okay. Now we want to circularize at the next periapsis. Go. Hey, Minmus. There we go. Let's get scanning. And there we go. Lovely. Right. Let's go back to the tracking station, because we should have data from K-Scanner 1. Well, 1 and 2, I guess. Yeah, they've done... Well, they're nearly at 100%, actually. Twitchyknees, thank you very much for the resub. I said it was ideal. It's fine. As long as it's happy. Right. Let's start a transmit. We've got the 50% survey and the 75% survey. Soon we'll have the 100% survey. And then we've got the one from the moon as well. They don't have enough charge to send the whole packet at once. So I'll just wait for it to recharge. Continue to transmit. Charge back up. Transmit again. Okay, 50% packet is done. We can do the time accelerated. That's quite handy, actually. Charge back up. Retransmit. Charge back up again. Thank you very much for the subscription with Prime for 12 months. Goodness me. Thank you very much. I love KSP2. It's very cool. Awesome. Right. Hell. 94%. So it'll be a little bit more time. We can go back to the tracking. That's not the training center. Go back to the tracking station. And go to K-Scanner 3. Because we should have... yeah, moon data. It's the 25%. Charge back up. There we go. Right, lots of lovely science. Now, last time, I was like, oh, where's the rest of it? I hadn't really, I thought that it's a UI thing. I know my head's kind of in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought this was level 1, this was level 2, this was level 3, and there were 2 techs in level 4. Not how it works. There's 4 tech trees. That makes a lot more sense. But if you watch the end of the last stream, you're going, ugh, that idiot. Obviously, it goes past there. It's like, well, yeah, see that now. So we can get blooming all the cool stuff. Right, we have 144 science. What should we get? We have tiny engines. It gives us the spark, which is quite useful. And the ant. We've got the landing, which gives us legs so that we could do a probe. Could do a lunar probe, perhaps. Might be quite cool. We have the Science Junior, amazing name. Docking, which we don't need yet, so probably not the docking. And I don't really use trusses that much. Or planes. So really it's between... well, basically it's between going for a probe. Hey, Lord Twitchyknees. Nice to see someone on the YouTube side. Or maybe I just go for tiny engines. Hibachi grill. Yeah. Why is it doing that? I'm pressing shift and then it's immediately disappearing. Weird. Anyway. I say we get the landing legs. because it also gives me the FLT 800. And it allows us to go for the kickback and the skipper. But I probably will pick this up as well. We need another 60 science. Trying to think of a good place to go to get that. Oh, I should clean up the debris as well. Clean up your space junk, people. Thankfully, Kerbals are very clever and are able to just obliterate obliterate stuff from afar. Real world space agencies wish they could do that. Oh, space junk. Delete it. Right. How are we doing on COVID? 94. Still pretty good. The moon, we're at 60. And Minmus, we're at 4. Awesome. Could we build a little probe? Try and land a science junior on the moon. Actually, we already had the bandicoots. I mean, we could give it a go. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? This is why you do uncrewed. Yeah, let's grab an octo. Science module, which is kind of big. I wish I had this. I do wish I had the small one. But we're just gonna have to make do. Just gonna need a stabilizer as well. In fact, I don't like it being on the top. I'm gonna stick it on the bottom. Gonna want a monoprop. Or the ability to use monoprop at any rate. I'm making the probe very big and heavy if I use that. Don't need a lot of monoprop. In fact, we could probably just stick a couple of them on the top. I swear I wish I had a monoprop engine. Oh, I do have a monoprop engine, the Puff. Is that going to be enough to land this thing? Could I really try landing it on Puffs? I do not think this is going to work. Going on record right now, this is not going to work. Right, we're going to need more of that. It looks fun, though. Oh, I put the science doodad on it, which is kind of the point. No, I did put the science doodad on it. That's this one. Will it actually function with the puffs attached to it? Think it will? Ah, but it won't let me attack. I could just land it on the engines. But I should probably... I mean, that's not much, but it helps. You're really going to have to be super strong. Hey, Pete. Yoga. Life goals? Alright, thanks, John. Extra explodium. I'll try. We're going to want some electrical systems. Like a battery. And... If we just do a top-mounted solar panel... Don't know why it's being so weird about where it is. Why are you not just snapping? Fine. This is getting goofier by the second. Some backup ones. We're going to need a... Probably just a communicatron, the really basic one. Cool. Warships for spacecraft. Good trade. I think this might work. It would definitely work on Minmus. Whether it works on the moon or not, I don't know. In fact, I will tell you right now it won't. Not with 175 meters per second of delta V. That is pathetic. It's a cool idea, but... no. Well, actually, hold on. Maybe if I dumped those... Got an actual monoprop tank. Zero? Oh no, 619. 619. Oh, we could try. 619, I think, is still not going to be enough to land, but it might be. It might be. Who knows? Right. Now, I need a way of getting this to work. So we're going to... Really, I don't have the tiny decoupler. Okay, I'm going to put one there. And then... How much is that? Don't think I need that. Just think I just need the adjustable tube. It's lighter. Because then we're going to have a fairing. wherever they've gone. Yeah, here we are. Oh, someone at my door. Excuse me. It was a parcel. Hey, Wonka. You can do that. You can leave Kerbals just stranded. It's a bit mean, but you can do it. Right. What did I just do? Fuck. Hate getting interrupted. There we go. Right. Playing Ultimate Admiral while watching me. Awesome. Hey, if the new version comes out while I'm on, it's supposed to come out today or tomorrow. Give me a shout. This, and then Delia. And then I think a big one with a swivel. And then a launch. Can I get away with just two big uns? And a Reliant? Yes. I think I can get away with that. One-way trip. Moon. Yeah, we don't have enough. We're going to need some SRBs then. Everyone knows how much I love SRBs. They never go wrong. Never ever go wrong. Right. Right. Jeez. Oh no, I was being 100% sarcastic. If you saw the previous stream, I had a lot of trouble with the SRBs. Like an unreasonable amount of trouble with them. I think this is fine. Lunar probe. Save in your stupid save system. Right. Shall we give it a go? Yeah, let's give it a go. Well, actually, let's see if he... I give you my seal of approval. Right. Excellent. Trip planner, by the way. Super useful. All right. Go. This is where it explodes. Oh! Okay, separation good, but launch profile terrible, like incredibly bad. That's too much. Might be better off with less, or at least more controlled, or maybe thrust limiting them. Secularize. Because this is going to take a lot of thrust. Oh, it's not done the node. Knew something was off. I don't know if it's going to manage. I think this might be a failed launch. Yeah. Let's go. Let's try that again. Simulation says there's an issue. Right, let's try limiting the thrust on the thumpers to, let's say 60%. I genuinely hate the way saves work. Complain about it every time. Every time I have to interact with it, it's like, nope, don't like it. Take a while to achieve their full thrust. Hey, Silent. Yeah, this is looking a bit more promising. Drop boosters. Whoop. This is much better. Cheers indeed. Let's go for the secularization bit. Oh yeah, much better. Yeah, it's the problem if you go like whoosh, straight up. Yeah, you waste a lot of fuel doing that. What a nice launch profile. Right. Orbit. Okay. This does not have enough delta V. Because even after I do this, I'll be onto the monoprop. So this is not going to work. It's called testing. I'm going to have to rethink the probe, I think. By which I mean dumping the monoprop and doing something possibly a little silly. Oh, I don't have the spark yet. Oh, never mind. This is going to be a very, very big, heavy lander. Very big. And very heavy. Right. Okay, that looks potentially more like it. Just wonder if we can maybe, I know this is, add a tank in here. Yeah, let's go for that. And because the extra weight, let's try 65. Try again. Okay, launch is looking okay. Come on. Pretty good. Pretty good. $154 for the circularization burn is very nice indeed. That should be enough for the transfer burn, just. Okay. moon. Yeah. Not ideal, but it'll do. We will still have a little bit of fuel. But I think we're gonna smack into the surface. Right, transfer burn. Go. Yeah, we shall see. We've got enough to go there and smash it into the moon. Might still get some useful science. Even if it's just from, like, low orbit. Right, that's it. We're on the teeny tiny probe now. All right, let's go. Oh, we finished mapping Kerbin. Going China 1890 start. Good luck. That's a challenging one. Okay. New periapsis. 20. Off fixed time, 60 seconds. Execute. Okie dokie. Circularize. We. Pre-generated fleet? Oh my goodness. Good luck. All right. Send this information back to science. So we still get 70 science for this mission. So even if we do explode, it's not the end of the world. Okay. K2D2, let's see what you can do. Land. Oh, you are not as fully featured as MechJib in that regard. MechJib is amazing. You could just go, land me here. Well, guess we're doing this manually. Let's begin. I'm going to aim for this patch over here. Cut. Going down. Hey, Mr. Hipbone. At least it tells me, like, start burning in, like, 3 minutes. Oh, hang on. If I just press brake, will it automatically do the brake? Burn. Oh, overshot the target. It's fine. Wow. This is a ballsy... K2D2, you are being very ballsy about this. There's no Kerbal on board. That's why we do uncrewed. And why we do testing. Oh, it's doing it. We are very low on fuel. It's a little bit of a hard dump, but we're down. And we can do some science. Yay! Well, that was very successful. With 60 Delta V to spare. Damn. Success. That's pretty decent. I'm impressed, actually, with how well that did. I thought we were just going to go and get some litho breaking data. Now, the other thing is... I think we finally have the last of the visual mapping data, which we should get sent. There we go. That's another... Oh, what was that? Well, it's more science anyway. Oh, okay, training center should be, like, down here. It shouldn't be the second one in the list. How's K-Scanner doing? The one around the moon. Still going. Yeah, we're only at 65. Ah, that's what I thought. Oh yeah, it is very pretty. Oh, we have 236 science. Damn. I mean, we should really go for power launchers. Probably. Because you can only get one of these. I'm kind of having fun using probes. And the spark is quite fun. Although it's not as good as it used to be. The Terrier has a better ISP. But the reason you get this is for thrust to weight. 20 kilonewtons... for 0.13 tons. Just 153.8. Whereas this thing is 120. Right, chat, you have a think. I need the loo. Back in a second. Right, how we doing? Think. Yeah, tiny engines, toroidal tanks. Yep, tiny engines. We can go for tiny engines. Maybe we can improve our probe and send it to Minmus. Thank you for the follow, Ebos1234. Not too bad. Right, let's grab tiny engines then. See if we can't design a better probe. I just like the donut. Can you? Yeah. Oh no, you can't. Well, you probably could actually with the move around nonsense. Could stick it in there. That is a ridiculously tiny probe. I mean, it would work. Oh, I know what I need. We need this to get the miniature science thing. Whoa! You guys seeing that? It's got all weird. Like it's trying to stream the graphics. That was very weird. Unity doing Unity things. I think we might try and send this to Minmus. The surface of Minmus. Really, you want to have it that way? I mean, I guess. We're going to need a battery. It's not rocket science. Oh, yeah. Okay, kind of is rocket science, isn't it? Okay, antenna. Landing gear. So fiddly. There we go. Okay, that doesn't look half bad, actually. We don't really need anything else on it. Apart from power. Here we go. A little bit of power. It's a shame I don't have the extendy ones. But we haven't unlocked them yet. I think that would work. It's very minimal. But I think it might actually work. Okay, let's try it. Okay. Then we're going to want... I'm going to say this much. And a terrier. I think we're good. Yeah. Minmus probe. Right. Let's give it a go. I thought of like 3 problems with this rocket. We'll see if if I run into those problems or not. So far seems okay. What kind of problems? Well, I didn't put a reaction control wheel on, or any RCS, or any fins. Might be fine. If there's going to be a problem, it'd be on the first stage. Okay, stage 1 separation. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoop. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Now we're on the swivel. It's because the LT30 doesn't have a gimbal. Actually, James, this is a problem of too much thrust compared to control. Was my worry. But I actually think we'll be okay. Now, whether we have enough Delta V or not, it's a very different matter. Just checking it's not taken out of the donut by accident. Messed up the node there. You do have to keep an eye on it. I've found the flight plan and K2D2. It can do some weird things. Circularization looks promising. Orbits. Okay. Minmus. Match planes. Minmus is the little moon, the little second moon that Kerbin has. It's smaller, it's further away, and it's on an slightly inclined orbit compared to Kerbin and the moon. So it's both easier and harder to get to. So, although it's further away, because it's inclined, it's harder for, like, you have to know about matching planes and stuff, which is a little bit more advanced, whereas if you just want to go to the moon, you don't. And it's not made of cheese, it's made of ice cream. Mint ice cream. Or at least, so the Kerbals think. Sadly, it isn't. So you have to do this extra step of matching the planes. There we go. And now we can do a transfer. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Hey, Philosopher. How you doing? Not bad. We're going to try and send a probe to Minmus. Round we go. Whee! But yeah, Minmus is easier to land on because it has lower gravity, because it's smaller, and has big flat areas. Unlike the moon, which has quite a lot of bumpy terrain. So it can be easier. Quite a lot of experienced KSP players, if they're doing a science run, will go for Minmus first, because you can get there a bit more easily. Oh, we've got loads of fuel. Okay, now we can transfer out. It feels pretty okay. I haven't encountered much in the way of bugs. Performance is fine, but I have a pretty beefy system. There's still a few weird little things. They've finally put the career mode in, the science mode, which is why I picked it up again. And there are mods for it now. Like, you can pretty much run MechJeb equivalent. There's other mods. It's not quite at the level of KSP1 is, with everything that you can put into KSP1, but it's getting there. It's getting there. I would say if they'd released it in its current state, people wouldn't have complained. Right. Let us get a new periapsis, please. No. Yeah, definitely worth putting in your Steam sale watch list. Definitely. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with it. Since coming, I played a little bit at launch, but it was basically like, oh my god, I need MechJeb and a new computer. Not that I got a new computer specifically for KSP. I need a new computer anyway, but nice. Okay, and let's go in for a close orbit. Okay. Let's move around to the day side. So we can transmit this data. There we go. Prefer to watch it than play it. Makes sense. Yes, so if you get Flight Plan, which is this mod here, very, very good, very helpful. because you don't have to set up maneuver nodes manually. Which is just a pain. You can be the world's greatest Kerbal player. I'm sorry, it is just a pain. We could try and land on this bit. Right, let's bring up the lander. I wouldn't even bother trying to set up. You can do maneuver nodes manually in KSP2. It's fine. Oh yeah, it looks great. It's just it looks great whilst also using way more system resources. So yeah, it's just one of those things. It is a lot better than it was at launch in terms of performance, though. I can tell. All right, let's try and land there. Right, and I'm going to do something a bit weird. Cross your fingers here. We're going to go to the little probe. I'm going to switch over to autopilot. Cross your fingers. I mean, I'm not running it on RTX, but yeah, I think isn't the recommended for the game like a 3080 or something like that? It's pretty high end. Okay, let's see if this cute little probe works. Alright. Please brake. I mean, not brake, but please activate the braking. The AI is, like, MechJeb is the same. It's like, oh, go land there. It's like, squeaky bum. Landing. Right, there goes the launch stage. We got enough to get back. I mean, sadly, this thing won't survive re-entry, but this has enough fuel to get back, which is pretty cool. Okay. This is why Minmus is nice. Super low gravity. Bonk. There we go. Science! Yes! It's surprisingly little for the environment data. Like a surface environment data. But, yeah. Very pleased with that little probe. Look at it go! Oops. Amazing. Love it. Yep. It's going to stay there forever. I could. It's got fuel. I could get it back into orbit and re-land it. In theory. Because if we land it somewhere else, like if we land it over here, We'll get different data. Let's try it. Whee! I love that we already made the periapsis, like, we already made the apophysis high enough. Amazing, right. Cool. Try and adjust my heading a bit. Oh, not like that. Yeah, jump. Yep. Oh, not like that. Copying refits worked. Ah, oh, brilliant. Yeah, grasshopper, exactly. Right, up we go. I'm very impatient. Let's just go like that. What? I want to push. Further out. Beans. There we go. Let's go over there. Now you can land. Yeah, copying refits is a handy one. It's a little bit weird the way you have to do that, but it does work. Mm. Gently does. Oh, we're going to land on a slope. And probably fall over. Quick, transmit the science! Snowdrifts. Yeah, double science. Yeah, I can't see the regions yet. So I think we'll just leave it there for now. But that was very successful. Right, we have 296 science. We'll get the power launchers. Woo! Wow, medium orbital rocket is expensive. Does give you the gumball though. You could, yeah, if you have these two, you can do a full-on Apollo-style lander. Am I really going to be doing docking anytime soon? Probably not. We'll save it. We'll save it. Right, what next? Oh, actually, I did say that we finished some more stuff. Right, let's get rid of this debris. Can I multi-select? No. Yep, we got the 75% mapping done on the moon. Yeah, we don't have region scanning data yet. If we load up Minmus, however, yeah, we have science to send. Yep, all done. Well, not all done. We've only mapped half of Minmus, but we are getting there. Ho ho! Yeah, just enough to get the medium orbital rockets. Nice. Okay. Oh, fuel ducts. Oh, you can do some fun things with those. Right. What do we get in advanced electronics? Ooh, the retractable solar arrays. Also, the more advanced probes. Okay. Okay, I don't care about either of these in particular. This, though, I kind of care about. Oh, no, mind you, that's a stack separator, not a decoupler. Okay, I do care about these two. Some interesting stuff in here. Oh. 900. Oh man, I love nuclear engines. What about the xenon engines? That is crazy. Xenon's a bit of an arse though, because you need actually I don't know, but you normally need electricity to run these things. Some pretty good stuff in level 2. What on earth is in level 3? The Rhino. Fuck it. Jesus. Okay, it's got all the ludicrous stuff in it. Okay. Welcome back. I haven't done anything since. So, the way I see it, we have a couple options. I think in terms of uncrewed stuff, we've got uncrewed data. We've got pretty much all the easy uncrewed data we can get. There's trying to send stuff to Duno, but that takes forever. So I'm thinking we should try and do a crude Mind you, I've only done orbit. Right? I've only gone to orbit around Kerbin with Kerbals. We could attempt to land on the moon. Right, we could try. It's going to be very difficult, but we can try. Might be better to do an Apollo 8 first to test everything out. But where's the fun in that? So it's just going to be the loneliest Kerbal in the world going by himself or herself. Probably going to be Jeb, so it's probably going to be a him. Hey, J Tritter. There is some ridiculous nuclear stuff. I was just looking at it. They don't have the salt water engines, but there is some ridiculous stuff in there. Right, we're going to want to bring a science package home. Now, the problem with this thing is that it doesn't fit, whereas this one does fit neatly below. And we can bring it back with the blah, 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 blah. What am I thinking of? Thermal heat shields. But we're going to need to bring the drogue chutes as well, apparently. Although, can I... Can I shove them? No. Why is it doing it like that? Yeah, there you go. I was wondering if I could be sneaky and put them inside the vessel. Mind you, they might still work like that. Anyone who's played this, can you tell me, do they still work if you deploy them from inside? That's purely for aesthetics I'm doing that, because I think they look really stupid on the outside. Actually, it should tell me in the engineer's report if they don't work. Nope. Okay. Cool. Yeah, Jeb will have to do it by himself. Correct. We don't technically need an antenna, but it's kind of nice to have one. Boom. There we go. Yeah, I don't think it minds about the part clipping. Right. The next thing is going to be the actual lander bit. I was wondering if I could get away with doing a quad spark. Wow. Is there any way to reduce the step? Doesn't look like it. Still, that could be amusing. That gives me 796. What does just one of these do? Nah, that's better. Okay. Yeah, we shouldn't need batteries or power for this. C for non-step movement. Thank you. I will try and remember that. That is very helpful. Thank you, J. Treasure. 951 makes me rather nervous for the lander. But 851, sorry. It should be just enough. The problem is getting back. I would prefer it if we had a little bit more. Yeah, that makes me a little bit more comfortable. Okay. Landing legs. That's all you need, Jeb. That's all you're getting. The snapping. Yeah, I think I know how to turn the snapping off. It's this one. But yeah, I didn't know about the stepping. Okay, so this is the lander. So I want to have a fairly efficient upstage. Be nice if you could do it on a swivel. But we might not be able to. Let's go to medium. With the skipper, which is the intermediate one. 6,846. That sounds about right to me. Goodness knows if it's going to work. The stages are all over the place. This one should be here. Oh, shit. This one should be here. There we go. Long rocket. Well, let's see if it wobbles. Hello, ASB. I don't know. Well, we can find out, can't we? No, I'll find. Put some fins on. Those are... What? What's it doing? It's doing something weird. There we go. Oh, you want the super small ones? All right, we can do that. There you go. Boom. Fins. That looks totally appropriate. I've moved the camera off center and I can't remember how you get it back. Never mind. Government mandated fins, yeah. Big fin demanded that they were put on. Oh, these are not very aerodynamic. I will say that much. We should probably encase it in a fairing. There. Now the aerodynamics don't bother me quite as much. Yeah, well, middle mouse button rotates it and moves it up and down, which is the one you want. And right click does the weirdest things. But I'm like, I'm over. I don't know how I managed that. Okay. What the fuck? What? The hell just happened? Press a random button and it does the weirdest things, right? Okay, it is genuinely doing weird things. I think it thinks that there's a button pressed when there isn't. Okay. Yeah, whenever I press shift, it does not like it. The hell? It's cursed, everybody. Let's just try using caps lock. Nope. Wherever I press M, it thinks there's a button pressed. Home key. It's not doing anything. Although it has reset it anyway, I think, going out and coming back. Can you hear that noise? That's when I'm pressing shift. So I can't type. Because it has done that. And gone... It's just like... It's like, oh, you want to control it? Whoever needs that keybind? And what is that keybind? Is it with every letter? Yeah, just M. Just M. M. Doesn't like M. And doesn't like shift. It's like a hotkey conflict. Well, that's just super. Right, should we try this out? Yes, no, he wants the map. Give this man the map. I know, context. What's context? Come on, Jib, you can do it. Ah. Or not. Cancel. Oh. Yep, that didn't work. Forgot to check the thruster weight on the start. I thought it gave you a warning. Yeah, that was super anticlimactic. Yeah, thanks. That should really be higher profile. Okay. In that case, you know what we need. Even bigger SRBs. Woo! Two should be fine. What is with this staging? Right, happy now? Yeah. More? No, that's fine. That'll be enough. Right. Let's try that again. Yeah. Oh, default staging has always been and will always be terrible, I think. Right. Whoosh! This also looks quite like the rocket from the game's logo, which is cool. Okay, booster separation coming up. Go, phallic object, go! Yes, indeed. Fuck. I was worried about that. Because in turning that way, the SIBs are on the wrong way. I need them. Oh, it's that. It's like if you turn the... Oh, I hate that. Right. Anyway. I need them on this side. So that they don't do that. There we go. But yeah, that's the rocket in the background. And this one does look quite similar. Except we've got the fairing at the top. And we don't have the ludicrous fins or a double engine. But you know what I mean. The physics, yes. Doesn't like it when you crash. Okay. K2D2 is not. No, it's a mod. Yes, sandbox is still in there. Yep. Okay, boost separation coming up. There we go. I know, I really should have the clamps on a separate stage so I can just run the rocket for like a second or two. Pretty good launch so far. Getting nice and sideways. Yeah. I think the problem that KSP2 ran into, which City Skylines 2 ran into as well, is the Unity engine added a lot of very fancy eye candy stuff. Multi-threading, if you wanted it, was included in that, which is kind of important if you're a simulation. But it's not very well optimized at all. So the developers have to do most of it. Rocket's on fire a bit. It's fine. It's not actually much heating. You could, like, the parts aren't heating up or anything. It's just blasting through the upper atmosphere quite fast. We've almost gone straight into a circular orbit, which is very cool. That was a very efficient launch. Good job, Jeb. You can't see him because he's behind my face, but he's where I am. Okay. We're into space. Let's get rid of the fairing. And get ready for the circularization burn. That is a tiny circularization burn. And a very big rocket. I might have over-engineered again, but it's fine. I'd rather have too much fuel than not enough. Yep. There we go. Wow, we're still going to have the big stage when we get to the moon. Jeb is going to try and land on the moon, yes. This is the plan. No. If I crash, I've made a mistake. Yes, crude litho braking is not the plan. Yeah, it's not ideal. I would have preferred for this stage to drop off during the ascent, so that it would automatically fall back rather than having a giant rocket bit floating about. There we go. No, I don't think I would have enough for a Lunar transfer. Whee! A gilly. Okay. Actually, hold on. Stop. Cancel. I'm going to separate here, even though there's a little bit of fuel left, because that will make it just smack into the moon. There we go. And we use a tiny bit of thrust. Just to put us on very slightly different orbits. Lovely. The inclination's a bit weird. Can we fix that, please? Crashing into the moon is bad, yes. Generally speaking. Well, the big rocket's gonna... The big bit is gonna smash into the moon. Right. Now we can secularize. Lovely. Right, let's get ready for deorbiting. Try and do it on the light side. And let's try and go for this crater. We could go for this one as well. And I think if we wait until we're about here, it should be okay. I'm going to use the fuel from this tank and then detach it. Okay, here we go. Wow, okay. I mean, the much riskier thing is to try and do the braking with this attached. But I think at this stage, I need to separate it. Okay. Here we go. Hand over to landing autopilot. Okay. We're over the crater. There goes the extra stage. Shedding the orbital velocity. Very good, very good. Begin vertical descent. Looking good. I am worried about fuel use, but just have to cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh, we're down. Oh, oh. Okay, Jeb. Whoa, camera. Doing weird things. Is there a rock there or something? Nope. Get some moon dust. Hey, W. It's alright. You're here in time for the return, hopefully. How do I plant a flag with him? Ah, there we go. Glorious. Right. Pose for the picture. Yeah, it's very good. No golf. Doesn't seem so. Now to get back in. No, I had it. Got it. Okay. Who is taking the picture? He's got a selfie stick. Okay. Now we need to get back. Okay. We want to get back into a 20-kilometer orbit. Go. Little vertical for my liking, but okay. Now, there's a problem with it. There we go. Just pressing the wrong button, that's why. Ah, let's do it again. Apoapsis. There you go. We're going to run out of fuel. Shit. God damn it. Okay, so we had enough fuel. We had plenty of fuel in the lower bit, but we did not have enough fuel in the lander. I was worried about that. Okay. Good test. What? The fuel wasn't wasted. The problem is that the fuel is not where we need it to be. We need more fuel here. This needs more fuel. The lander. And we ran out quite early. So I'm actually thinking we need a lot more fuel. A lot more fuel. 3 tons. So before I had 1.5 tons. Yeah. So I've doubled the fuel in the actual lander part. I'll tell you what, while I'm here, let's do what I've been meaning to do and move the clamps to a different stage. So we can do it after a couple of seconds. Right. Now I have to do it all over again. This is why you check things. And you test and you make sure you're ready to go, no. Right. 100. There we go. I've doubled the fuel in the lander part. So it should have twice, well, not quite, but almost twice as much. Right, booster separation coming up. Sorry for the brief interruption in sound. It doesn't appear to be pitching over is the only problem, because I forgot to turn on the pilot. I was so busy like watching it. I was like, oh yeah, I actually need to engage the the launch profile. There we go. But yes, you're quite right. So I can add more fuel right at the top, because the rest of the rocket was already over-engineered. So I don't have to worry about adding anything in the lower levels. I think you can do that on Gilly. Land from orbit with the jetpack. Is it Gilly? I think it is Gilly. The really small one. There we go. Actually turning this time. Yeah, why are you going straight up? And yeah, because I forgot to turn on the ascent guidance. Okay, there go the SRBs. No, it's the moon of Venus equivalent. Never tried it on Minmus. That sounds ambitious. Night launches are very, very pretty. Yeah. Yeah, oh, it's beautiful. No, it really is. It's a really pretty game. In KSP 1, I've done Gilly, and I've done Duna and whatever the moon of Duna is called, and I forget off the top of my head. No. I've sent one into the sun before. That's an interesting one. And I've done uncrewed stuff out to, like, Jewel. Uncrewed probes onto Eve. Ike. Yes, Ike. Yes, Pluto is Elu. Sort of. While it's doing its thing. So you've got Duna and Dres, which is a bit like Ceres. Then you've got Jewel, and then you've got Elu, which is way out here. And then inside, inner planets, you've got Eve and Moho. Flexing the physics teacher knowledge. One pro tip. If you're a physics teacher, or you're ever teaching physics and you're talking about rockets, make sure you think about how you're going to draw the rocket before you start drawing it, because otherwise you will draw a penis. every time. You have to be so careful with that. Right, flight plan. Circularize, please. Hey, Peter. I mean, you can watch it back. I'll be going for another half an hour, something like that. Be nice to get this mission finished. Hey, Rhodes. How you doing? Lathe. No, I'm not. No. I tend to like playing it fairly realistically, so we'll do a crude mission to the moon, Minmus, see what tech we can unlock. The only problem in science mode, I find, is that, I mean, you could argue this did happen in real life. Extracting all of the science from Earth, Moon, Minmus, it doesn't net you all that much. So yeah, we'll probably do a lot of we'll start doing like deep space probes and stuff. One thing I don't know if they even try to sort it out for KSP2 is one of the problems you have when you're going beyond Earth, Moon, Minmus, Kerbin, Moon, Minmus, sorry, is really you want to be sending out loads of probes and then just like, oh yeah, I need to go and do that. No, I don't know if it has like a planner. I haven't looked into that. Because the last thing you want is to be doing a mission and then it's like, oh yeah, you forgot to do this one on this other mission. And it's like, oh, well, oops. Yeah, you don't want that. Right. Oh, I should, before I forget, really should have signed this to a hotkey, but goddamn fucking Wow, 1,000 Newton ejection force. Boom. Bye. Okay, that's a lot more fun. Why isn't it default to that? Goodbye, fairing. Assign it to M. Everything's assigned to M already. I haven't checked to see if you get auroras. That'd be kind of cool if you did. How's our planetary mapping going? Yeah, so we finished Kerbin. Moon is at 87, Minmus is at 50. We have polar satellites. That's the mapping ones. Okay, looks good. Oh, the Minmus probe ran out of electric charge. Shame. Right, let's make sure our inclination is correct. Yeah, because it wasn't. Beautiful. Right. Let's go for circularization. Okay. Now, let's not F this up. Can burn from about... In fact, if I burn later, Let's go from here. Yeah, there's no money in science mode. I actually prefer science mode in KSP1 over the contract mode. Contract mode is cool, but I tended to like juice it so that you got way more. Like it was interesting, but I didn't find it necessarily that fun. Right, power. Okay. Same thing. This is extra fuel. We're gonna dump it. I'm gonna switch to landing mode. Cross your fingers. I like science mode because it gives you something to do. And I do like the way that it gates. Like, you have the tech tree, and it gates it. Like, it feels like you're actually, like, progressing and playing the game. Speed and power, yep. Down we go. This is looking a lot more promising. Okay, final approach. Okay. Whew. Okay, part one. Good. Right, let's try not to F up this. That's what I was worried about. I loathe these fucking landers. Landing legs are the stupidest. I wonder if I can get it back on track. Oh, it's always been a problem in KSB. I knew that was going to happen. I could just feel it because the rocket's quite high and the legs are stupid, and I forgot to like make them not jelly. Might be able to get it vertical again. It's hard. I wish Jeb could just like push it. I mean, we could always try and do a rescue mission, which might be quite funny, but... Of course, I'm not allowed to press M. Jank, push it. Yeah. What you don't want to do is break it. That's the only thing. At least it's easy to get back in. Yeah. Whee! Really? Sometimes you can do it with the legs. Upper landing legs, yeah, like some like here. Yeah, you're right. See, if I could just get it to get enough thrust to go up. The trouble is, the rocket is just gonna go along. We can try it. Nope, nothing to lose. I'll just have to go back to the start again, won't I? Ah, no. There you go. Broke it. I mean, he's alive, but yeah, that's broken. I could have just send another one to go get him, potentially. But no, I think we're going to have to revert it, which is really fucking annoying. Trying to think of a better way to stop that. Oh, yes, actually. Revert to VAB. The suspension. It's always too jelly-like. Maximum. Max. I actually don't know what the friction does. So I should probably leave the friction control on. But fucking put the spring strength up. I don't think I've got time to do it. A wider stance. Yeah. Correct. Probably a wise idea. Right. We're going to do this. Super speed. Let's go. Skip countdown. Go. Whee! getting a bit of wobble. Come on, let's go, 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 go. Bye. Right. Go, Jeb. Go, 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 go. What's the quick save button while I'm here? F5. Good, good, good. Boop, 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 boop. Hurry up. All right, transfer burn. Glorious. Right. Let's go, go, go. Come on. We can do this. What? Why did you make the periapsis so weird? There. Do that one. Must have pressed the wrong button. Come on. Let's go. There we go. A big fin, yeah. Lovely. Right. I'm going to do the same thing, but this time I'm going to be even more aggressive. Okay, let's start deorbiting. I'll do. Over to the autopilot. I don't actually know what the touchdown button does. I think that's just if you want it to just do that part. You don't want it to do the braking maneuver. No, I'll use less fuel because I bled off the orbital velocity with the first stage. So we'll use less fuel doing it this way. I mean, we'll use more fuel total, but we'll use less fuel in this bit of the lander, basically. Hey, Wonka. Good timing. It's a bit wobblier than I'd like. Save. Ah, see, you did it. The legs. That's the problem. I mean, it still looks wobbly as shit, but... It worked! I didn't do it that time. Let me type M this time. Leaning Tower of Kerbal Space Program. But we did it. We did it. Pose for picture. Lovely. Right, I'm actually going to end it here. I know that's a bit of a tease. I'll try and be back tomorrow with more Kerbal. But for the return journey, which I'm sure will be a great success, and not at all a total failure. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Kerbal Space Program.